Hi, I'm going to take you through a video tour of the Pro Refrigeration's hybrid chiller system. What hybrid chiller means is we have, on this end of the unit, we have 3 circuits with R448A low GWP synthetic refrigerant. On the back end of the chiller system, we have a 100 horsepower PROGreen CO2 refrigeration system, which is a natural refrigerant. Starting here at the front, we have the main electrical control panel for the 448A circuit. So this has all the main controls for 3 50 horsepower chiller systems. Inside is our main electrical power input, our Pro Elliott Wi-Fi, or excuse me, cellular gateway, and our interface, touchscreen interface. Coming around the side, we have hinged service access doors. Each circuit is built modularly, so we have a dedicated independent 50 horsepower refrigeration circuit, and the electrical control panel with the controls that focus just on this 50 horsepower circuit. As we work our way down, each circuit is built the same with all of our controls built inside. Over in this area, this is where our 2,000 gallon glycol reservoir is. Pretty unique with this glycol reservoir, we did a floating reservoir design. So the glycol reservoir is elevated, all of the fittings come out the bottom of the reservoir, and then we bulkheaded the reservoir through the top of the chiller system. This is the brains of our heat recovery system that's taking all the hot water, or we're generating all the hot water for the facility using this heat off of the CO2 chiller system. Inside here we have our process pumps. We have a main primary process pump, a backup process pump, primary circulation pump, and a backup circulation pump. This is a variable speed drive control that'll control the speed on the primary process pump. Coming through this area, now we're down into our CO2 system. This is where we have our heat recovery heat exchanger, our evaporators, expansion valves. These are our gas coolers. Through this area, this is where we have our parallel 100 horsepower compressor rack right here. We're looking on this end. This is all of our oil controls. And you can see through here, we've got 2 50 horsepower compressors piped in parallel with heat recovery controls. Over on this end, this is our electrical connection side for the CO2 system. So this has our interface to access things. This has all of our CO2 controls, circuit breakers, and main input power. This back side I have open. This shows our 2 compressors, pressure gauges, high pressure switches, variable speed drive controls for each of the compressors. And on this area, this is where we have access to our flash tank for charging, our charging port, filter dryer, and our flash gas bypass valve. Here's a nice view of the other side of the reservoir. This shows the 2,000 gallon reservoir with all the pumps. Good access to everything. Around through this area, we have good access to all of our electronic expansion valves, as well as isolation valves for our flash tank.